Hello everyone, good morning. My name is Haccah Rizaldy, or you can call me Jovan as your tour guide today. On behalf of English Department Polynema, I would like to welcome you to Malang City. But not only me, we have our professional driver here, Mr. Andy, and we have our professional photographer here, Mr. Denny. But before we start our tour, I would like to give you some kind reminder. First, I recommend you to use sunscreen or sunblock to avoid sunburn. Then, please don't litter and be aware for your belongings. Is that clear, everyone? Any question? If there is no question, without further ado, let's start our journey. Buckle up, everyone. Alright, after we are leaving campus Polynema, we will go through Soekarno-Hatta Street. As you can see, you can find many stalls of street foods here. Okay, everyone, now look at to your right. Yeah, that is what is called as Taman Krida. They often held art performance in this place such as ketoprak, wayang kulit, wayang orang, sendratari, kuda lumping, reog, and many more. Yeah, those were special art performance from East Java. After we take a U-turn on the roundabout in front of us, we are heading to Soekarno-Hatta Bridge, or usually known as Suhat Bridge. Anyway, the Soekarno-Hatta Street has 1,850 meters long. When we are already on the Suhat Bridge, it means that we are at the end of Soekarno-Hatta Street. Now we will be heading to Maijen Panjaitan Street. But before we go through Maijen Panjaitan Street, we have Brawijaya University in front of us. Brawijaya University is located in a strategic location in Malang City. This place can easily be reached by public transportations. With trees growing in all corners of the campus and the cool air of Malang City, Brawijaya University becomes a comfortable campus in Malang City. Okay, now we are moving to Maijen Panjaitan Street, and then we will go to Ijen Street. It will take approximately 5 minutes to go to Ijen Street. Okay, now we have arrived at Ijen Street. The Simpang Balapan Garden is welcoming us on your left side. Very beautiful and refreshing garden there, isn't it? Meanwhile, on your right side, there is a Health Polytechnic of Malang. For information, this place was a horse race arena in 1938. But since sport activity was centered in Gajayana Stadium in 90s era, the horse race arena was no longer used. Alright everyone, we are now arrived at Ijen Street. And in front of you, there is Ijen Boulevard. Ijen Street itself was one of the masterpieces from a well-known Dutch architect. The road was made into a boulevard as a two-way street and a garden in the middle of it. It's also furnished with palm trees to make the road more beautiful on the left and right side. Not only a boulevard, but we also have residence here. The Dutch built this residence with the European style. In addition, the design of each house is also furnished with a garden. The shape of this building can still be found in several houses in Ijen Street. And nowadays, as many as about 40% of them have changed into new buildings. Now, as you can see on your left, there is a Cathedral Saint Virgin Mary of Mount Carmel, Malang City. This is a Roman Catholic cathedral in Malang City. The cathedral was built in 1934 in the neo-Gothic style by the architect L. Estogri and is an example of the Dutch colonial architectural heritage in Malang City. Still to your left, in this Ijen Street, there is Malang City Public Library. Nowadays, this library has more than 10,000 of book collections, and it has a cozy reading room. Such a very interesting library, isn't it? If you look over to the right, now you can see Brawijaya Museum. Brawijaya Museum was built in 1962 by Brigadier General Surahman. Brawijaya Museum has many historical things such as weapon, swords, communication device, radio, and many more. Now we are leaving Ijen Street and we are heading east to Kawi Street. Okay everyone, welcome to Kawi Street. If you see on your left, there is a shopping department, one of the big malls in Malang City, named MOG or Mall Olympic Garden. Near MOG, there is a huge hotel called Area Gajayana Hotel. It is a 4-star hotel. Now we are arrived at Arif Rahman Hakim Street. As you can see on your left, there is Lapis Tugu Malang. There is a signature cake from Malang City. You can buy one for souvenir before you leave Malang City for sure. On the same side on your left, we also have Kampung Kayu Tangan Heritage. This is a village that has been existed since the colonial era of Dutch. In here, you will see a lot of houses that were built in 19th century and still standing until now. Very amazing, isn't it? Now we are arrived at Alun-Alun Merdeka, Malang. As you can see, the square is crowded with some locals and tourists. It is because the location of Alun-Alun is strategic and it has many public facilities such as a playground for kids, sports equipment, photo booth, water fountain, and skate park arena. People may use these facilities for free. And not far from Alun-Alun Merdeka, there is Pasar Besar Malang. Pasar Besar Malang is a trading and shopping center in Malang City. There is a lot of shops open here. For your information, Pasar Besar Malang is often considered as one of the tourist attraction in Malang City. This could be because Pasar Besar Malang has a lot of interesting spots that can be visited. And now we are approaching the very attractive tourist attraction, that is Kampung 3D. Kampung 3D is located just across the river from Jodipan. Inside the Kampung 3D, you can see the city bridge, streets, alleys, and houses covered with the bright paintings and graffiti art. If you like taking picture or photograph, this place is kind of paradise for you. Not far from Kampung 3D, there is also Kayu Tangan Church. In Malang during the colonial era, there was two large Catholic churches. One of them is the one we are currently passing, the Sacred Heart of Jesus Church. This church was built in 1905. It is one of the landmarks of Malang City, especially with its two large iconic towers. Okay, now we are moving on to Alun-Alun Tugu. For information, Alun-Alun Tugu was the first monument that was built in Indonesia. Alun-Alun Tugu, or formerly known as Alun-Alun Bunder, was built in 1920 by a Dutchman named Thomas Carson. In the center of this square, there is a monument surrounded by a lotus pond. This square is located in front of Malang City Hall, as you can see on your left. And not too far from Alun-Alun Tugu, there is the famous train station in Malang City, that is Stasiun Kota Baru. This train station was built when the Surabaya to Malang and Pasuruan railway line was built in 1870 with the aim of transporting the agricultural and plantation products around East Java. This place is holding a huge historical value for sure. Okay, now we are currently in Rampal, when on your right side there is a military base. The name of this military base is Dodik Bela Negara, which stands for Depo Pendidikan Bela Negara. Not only soldiers who study here, but also students from several schools and several universities are often seen carrying a training in this place at the beginning of the New Year school. After this, we will be moving on to Candi Kidal Street. It will take approximately 10 minutes. Okay, now we are currently at the Sabilillah Mosque, which is one of the largest mosques in Malang City. It has strategic location and it's usually visited by the tourists that visiting Malang City. Okay, so this is the last object that we visited for today, that is Soekarno-Hatta Airplane Monument. This monument is owned by the Indonesian Air Force and it's been inaugurated on August 20, 1999 by the former commander of the Air Base Abdurrahman Saleh. This monument is a symbol of the might and strength of the Air Force in Malang City. Okay everyone, so now we are arriving at Campus Polinema again, which means that our journey for today is already over. I would like to say thank you for everyone for joining us on this trip. Hopefully we get a lot of benefits and knowledge from our trip today. Thank you very much. Sayonara.